Hey guys, we're back here from my friend's garage. The last video where you saw our two ugly mugs in this car, I was buying a new bike, and you know, I decided if I bought a new bike, Tyler should have a new bike.
Basically, everything's already done on the bike. I'm going to go pick it up as long as the test ride goes good. And it is, well, it's going to be on the thumbnail, so it didn't really matter. It's not a surprise for them. I'm going to pick up a Kawasaki Z900 RS, and I know what some of you are saying right now as we speak, because I've said multiple times in multiple videos now, you shouldn't be brand loyal, and well, it's now my third Kawasaki, and I get it. I get it. It definitely looks like it is, but I'll explain later on is like why I went with this one, but just for the short notice, like, I just love how it looks. I just love how it looks, and it's got plenty of power, so, from an X bike. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. We're on the way to the dealership there to pick it up. We didn't film anything at your dealership because things went really fast.
Yeah.
Probably going to be the same thing here. Probably not going to do any filming at the dealership because basically all the paperwork is done. I just got to sign stuff as long as the test ride goes well. Oh yeah, Jacob doesn't know. We didn't tell him again.
Now, I want to just throw this out here. It's not that we're just jerks. It's he went off and bought a new motorcycle without us and didn't say anything to us, and then he showed up on it. So now, you know, he had one, I have one, now Tyler will get one, and then after that, we'll go back to doing it as a group.
Yep, we will. We'll go back to the group. We're gonna trick him again, kind of like the last time. Only this time it really is my bike. And we're not sure how we're going to do it yet, but it'll be fun.
We're going to try at least.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I can't hear you. He looked up.
What's wrong with you? Well, you know, life's short. Have fun, right?
Well, what you think?
It's different.
I want to be clear for this video, this is not a review in any way on this bike. This is kind of just my first impressions on owning this bike. I probably will do a review eventually on it, but that's going to be after I spend a lot of time on it and I really get to know it, and I can give you a better opinion, you know, through my experiences. Alright, here we are on the 2018 Kawasaki Z900 RS, and this is my new bike. And mostly because I'm still waiting. It's been over a month since I ordered tires for my Vulcan Classic, and I've been borrowing a bike from Patrick this entire time. And well, I'm not a big fan of that. Like, there's nothing against his bikes. It's just, you know, I don't enjoy them as much because they're not something that I picked out for me. They're just not for me. I want to ride my bike, you know. So I got tired of waiting on tires for that thing, so why not just go out and buy a new bike? Now, I know in a previous video I talked about not being a fanboy for any particular brand, and I still think that way. I don't think you should be a fanboy for any particular brand. It's fine to like brands. I think that's great. I mean, yeah, it's another Kawasaki, but you know, you can also be a fanboy for like a style of platform or whatsoever. For instance, I've basically only ridden cruisers, other than the scooter anyway. But you could be basically a hardcore only cruiser guy, and you'll never experience anything like this or some kind of sport bike or something. And I don't think that's right either. I think you should want to try other things. I think you should want to expand and get that new experience. And that's really what this thing is. Now, I looked at a few other bikes. Like, I looked at the MT-09, MT-07. I looked at the regular 900, Z900. And it really boiled down to either this bike, the Z900 RS, or the Yamaha XSR 900. And man, I was really tempted by the XSR 900, but the problem was I could not find a used one near me whatsoever, and I didn't want to buy brand new. I needed to save some money somewhere. So I went and looked at one of these in person, test rode it. Oh my god, did I love it. So obviously, since I've only ridden cruisers, this is definitely the fastest bike I've ever been on. 4-cylinder, 110 horsepower, I think somewhere around 100 at the actual wheel. This bike weighs 475 pounds, which is light compared to any of my other bikes, but it is not light in terms of, I guess, sportier type bikes. Oh man, that's a nice old Porsche right there. But I love how this thing sounds. Let's do a little rev, see if you guys can't hear it. I really shouldn't be doing that. But man, this thing is freaking awesome. The only thing that I've done to this bike so far, other than, you know, clean and lube the chain, I've already ordered a new rear tire for this thing because of what I'm going through on the my other bike. We're just waiting over a month for tires on that thing, and I already have it. So it must be the particular tire that I ordered for the Vulcan 900. I ordered the white walls, the Shinko 777s, white wall tires for that bike. Yeah, still been over a month, still waiting on tires for that thing. I can't ride it. I've got, when you can see the threads in the tire, I don't trust it. So I'm just not going to ride it. But man, the power that this thing has, and I know it's not the fastest thing out there, but dang, it is just fast to me. It sounds amazing. Let's do a let's go ahead and do a drive-by clip for you guys. I'll throw it in right here. Now, one of the things I looked at when looking at this bike, this is considered a standard, and I was really curious, and I was trying to find out, you know, if there's other people that normally ride cruisers, how they felt comfort-wise on this bike compared to a cruiser. Now, as you guys know, when it comes to the Honda Rebel 1100, I don't sit comfortably on that bike. The stance is too wide-legged for me. It's uncomfortable on my hip. You know, I'm not super limber. But this bike, I drove 2 hours away, me and Patrick, obviously we drove 2 hours away, and I rode it home for 2 hours, and I did not once feel uncomfortable. So this bike, for me, is almost just as comfortable as my Vulcan 900. Maybe not quite as much, because you do sit a little bit more aggressive. But yeah, it's very comfortable, which is great, because I was worried, you know, that I would get there and test ride it and then they wouldn't be comfortable whatsoever. But I was hooked. In fact, I think I was almost hooked. I pulled out of the dealership and at a stoplight and just blipped the throttle, and I think I was sold right then and there. I really do. Yep. Go fast, have to slow down. But I'll tell you what, some of the things I really do like about this bike, something that most people probably really don't care about, but this bike will tell you the temperature, just like the Rebel 1100. And for me, that is just one of the coolest things. Like, I love knowing what the temperature is outside. I have it in traction control 2 mode. Kawasaki calls it KTRC. Mode 2 is the most intrusive when it comes to if you have any slippage or not. I did have it in 1, but I wanted to try 2 out. Just because, I guess. I have not put it into KTRC off yet. I'm not ready for that. Not ready for that at all. Here we are at the lookout. Let's stay away from the mud puddle. Damn, dude. I don't know how well... Oh, blinkers on. I don't know how well this is gonna look with the GoPro. But here we are. It's a nice little lookout. It's nice just to come here and look. We don't really have mountains, but here in the Ozarks we sure do have hills. Hopefully you guys can see them on the GoPro, but who knows. Stock exhaust, obviously. And she is, well, she's 100% stock. I have not done anything to it. The previous owner didn't do anything to it. I purchased it with 3,100 and some odd miles. And like I said, I drove it home for 2 hours and found it comfortable. And if you guys are watching this video, I'm sure you've probably watched every single video you can find online about this bike if you're interested in it. So there's no real point in me going into any deep details into it. But yeah, front dual disc brakes, root beer brown and orange. Those couples were out here checking out the view. Can't blame them. I need to get the wife out here and look at this view. Or my girlfriend. I imagine this place is a rocking place at when it gets dark. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. That is fun and exhilarating, and God, I can't shift for shit on this thing right now. Eventually, once I get to riding it more, I'll be pretty smooth. God, I love this sound. Man, do I just love it. Stock exhaust, I don't think I'm going to do anything to it at this point. I don't think I'll do a single thing. Got some more bikers. some more bikers. And I'll tell you, there's some adventure bikers. God, dude. Man, I get so excited when I see other bikers. God, I love it. Like, I don't express enough emotion for how I actually feel when I see other bikers. I am literally a little giddy schoolgirl when I see other bikers on the road. I love it. And a lot of that might be because I've literally... it's almost been a year since I started riding. Almost a year. That's probably why I feel that way. I am having a blast on this thing. The power, the sound is so addicting. I've become that guy at a stoplight where I'll just give my throttle just a little blip, you know? Just a little blip. And I don't do it all the time, but I mean, I've become that guy at a stoplight, and it's because I'm a child. I'm literally a child. I love that sound. I cannot help it. You know, and like I said, at this point, I don't plan on changing the exhaust on this bike. I plan on leaving it as it is. Unless I decide to go full crazy with like an Ivan's tune, full exhaust, and an intake. Now that would probably make this bike super fun. But it's already super fun now. Like, it's got a lot of power compared to what I'm used to, so I'm gonna take it easy and ride it around like this, the way it is. And just not gonna mess with it for a while. As of right now, though, man, I love this thing. God, and you know what? I think I really pretty much chose this bike for its looks alone. I like that retro, neo-retro look, whatever it's called, but I just love how this thing looks. I definitely do like the looks of it more than the XSR 900. Now, the only bike that I may like the looks of more would be the Triumph Speed Twin, because I did look closely at that bike as well, and I love that bike's looks too. But I was scared that I would get bored of it quicker than I would of this bike, and that's kind of the main reason why I went with this bike. It's kind of a dangerous turn out there, but I was ready for it. Alright guys, well, I got traffic in front of me. This road doesn't get as good as it was for back there, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off and end the video here. Guys, please hit that like button, subscribe, let me know what you think about this video. Give me some constructive criticism if you would. I'd take anything at all. Why that guy gave me 2 thumbs up, or 2, that guy gave me 2 thumbs in the air. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Hey, if you guys in the comments know what 2 fingers in the air, what did I say, thumbs? Why would I say give me 2 thumbs in the air? Obviously that's 2 thumbs up, but it was 2 fingers in the air. What the hell? If you guys know what 2 fingers in the air means, let me know. Maybe he just doesn't like that I'm not on a Harley or something, but I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to be funny and be different. I'll tell you what, I know I'm ending the video, but I gotta say, if I was ever just going down the road like this and some guy on a cruiser, it could be a Harley, it could be a whatever, but if, you know, I give him the 2 fingers down, you know, I give him the wave, and if he literally gave me the bird back, I would just crack up. Like, I would not be offended whatsoever. I would just find it hilarious. I don't know if I'm the only one out there that feels like that or not, but damn, I would. Oh, it would be hilarious. I would love it more, and it's nothing against Harley, because eventually I'll own a Harley. I really will. But I think it would be even funnier coming from a Harley guy. Oh god, it would just crack me up. Alright, Tyler from My Friend's Garage, signing off. Hey, let's do the obligatory thing with the hand. Ready? And... guys can't see me.